Hello, my name's Craig Turner Jr. I called a couple days ago. I understand that there's a processing of each message. I wanted to leave another one. I wanted to confirm if NASA would confirm themselves that there's 33 dimensions in this universe. Scientists state that there are infinite universes and existences. I am wondering if they are aware that in each universe in existence other than this one, that the baseline for life in the beginnings is 93 or the 98th dimension. I also wanted to express that with 2012's occurrences that have happened now, what's NASA's comment? Because history shows that with 2012, once it passes, once the final prediction passes, within an unknown time frame, an occurrence happens. Is NASA aware that nebulas that are interacting, or planets that are within this space of a nebula, within a nebula, the planet and if there are beings, which chances are there are, on that planet, are enhanced, both genetically, molecularly, and spiritually. The Red Star Nebula, which I'm sure you're familiar with, that's within our solar system, 600 plus light years away. I'm curious as to what NASA's comment is on those, I guess you could call it bands, the light coming from this nebula, which is far more than light. As scientists would say, most of the universe we cannot see, making its way to Earth. The first wave already has, the second wave already has as well. That came July 11th with the planetary alignment. What's NASA's comment on this? Because the purpose of life is not to wake up each day and have a schedule. The purpose of life is to live life, not have to strive to provide in exaggerated ways, to struggle just to live. That's not purpose. That is funding the government. Everyone will tell you across the world, aka the world protesting, in the US protesting as well, that the government is simply limiting them. Taxes after taxes. The debts are rising in all countries. This being fact and very, very obvious, what is NASA's comment as to the system essentially changing and the people of the world being free? This has a very significant meaning. It does not have to do with space, but it does have to do with our interaction levels on a planet within space. And to evolve, well, the conditions evolve as well. We entered the photon belt November 4th, equinox October 26th, both on 2009. A double helix light year, got that backwards, double helix nebula forming May 14th of 2009, 5,000 light years long, in a matter of hours. That is a primary. It's quite obvious that nebula do not form that fast in space. What does it mean? Is there any consideration that NASA has about it? Because if a nebula can form that fast, that vast, what if to form next to Earth? Everything would change, would it not? You would see the Earth renewing and rejuvenating and evolving at a very rapid rate. Us as well, our DNA helix, molecularly and everything. So, ironically, whether that happens or not, the world protesting and the government having little room to really excuse the overhaul of spending, what is NASA's comment? This is one planet out of an eternal amount of planets. My name's Craig Turner. You can reach me at velvet_acid_experiment@yahoo.com. Because the message says repeat it again. velvet_acid_experiment at yahoo.com. I look forward to your response.